they just fell down about me. And the buildings, they just got folded up. And the whole world seemed to get a lot bigger, right?
I'm Count Blizack, aka Blizzy, aka Joseph Coney, aka Rumple Bluntskin, aka Kingsley Blaze. Some people know me as Jose. That's what all the motherfucking hoes say. I'm representing Hate Crime, Horror Crew, 413, IDDST. I'm just hyped up rapper from Bournemouth. Just like going out there, spitting raps, rocking crowds, and getting dough, and getting chicks, man. That's what I'm about.
I always was, right? Let me tell you what I see. Right, you done see me.
Yeah, I can tell you about the beef with Spaghetti Western if you want. Don't want to be naming no names, but seeing as you drawn it out on me. Yeah, it's just, I mean, young people like to take drugs. I think that might make them a bit paranoid, I'm not sure. Insecurities come out. I mean, there's a whole lot of bitch rappers around, like, and they tend to run in like little packs with other bitch rappers because it makes them a bit stronger. The thing with Spaghetti Western, man was rolling up a zoo outside the show. We were cool. I was chatting to the guys, you know. Man wanted me to hold his wristlet for him while he was building a zoo. I said to him, can't do it, got my own shit going on, got my own caper. I'm not going to bait myself up. Kid just started getting a bit of attitude with me, and they just ended up with violence. Thing got squashed. It got out of control, man. I tried to get to the root of it with the man Gambit himself, and the reason he told me that he has been slandering my name on the internet, questioning my sexuality, just general things like that, is because crews like GG and KBU had been dissing him, which is nothing to do with myself. I might have friends in GG, I might have, you know, a bit of respect for KBU. I don't know them personally, but they're doing good things out there, making moves. But you know, anything those boys have said has nothing to do with me. So it's just escalated from that, really. And then they got a lot of other bitch rappers who sort of they've joined forces. I mean, I'm a solo artist myself. I've got my graph crew and that, but I ain't got no rap crew. I'm out there doing my thing. And yeah, they're just swarming on me like ants, man. I feel I'm in the middle of a circle of hate right now. So it's pretty crazy, but you know, just gotta go along for the ride.
Man on my payroll, they're doing my say so, cause my food is a staple. I got high grade in J.O. and it's still in their table. I got King and I'm able.
I started doing music. It's just one of those things, man. I was into rock and roll when I was younger, man. I was into punk and that. I still am now, to be honest with you. But I listen to more rap, more hip hop, more grime nowadays. Back then, I just said something we said to my boys, like, let's do a band, let's start a band. It's something crazy to do. None of us could play instruments and that, but came up with it, did my first show when I was 17, and just never turned back since, man.
Plan, and if so, get with the program, a big like roll down. When I throw gigs, then things get broken. Slow down, don't make no.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of bookings at the moment. I'm actually looking for an agent or a manager to try and get me some bookings. So if anyone's out there, give me a holler. Count Blizack, phone me up, bro, you know. But we've got a show coming up on Saturday. I've got like my new live outfit going. I've got my hype man, Handsome Sansom, my boy Ghost Pepper on the drums. We're taking it live, man, to the next level. We've got a show on Saturday, this Saturday, coming up out in Glastonbury in a field. You may have heard of the Glastonbury Festival, but nah, it's not that one, it's a little side thing. But it should be good, man, it should be good.
Say, get the place, so chicks wanna unface, so drugs get embezzled, and the field gets level. Blue demon, red devil, when I'm pouring Hennessy.
That is the main issue we're talking about today. Forget the beef, anything else. It's the mixtape. If destroyed, definitely still true is the mixtape. If destroyed, definitely still true is the motto. You know what I'm saying? Got the artwork done, feeling strong about that. 13 tracks up on there. I'm using a lot of different instrumentals that people might think are a bit obvious, but that's the beauty of the mixtape. I put a lot of instrumentals on there to wind people up. I've got some pop songs on there, and I got some stuff people might not know. There's even some R&B numbers on there, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a joke thing at the same time, but all my whole heart's gone into this project. Putting it out there. You can find it up on YouTube, SoundCloud. All the tracks are out there. Just trying to get it on Bandcamp so people can download it. I'll be spamming everyone with that when it's out. and hopefully get a physical copy, man. Like, so I can hand it to people and they can take it home. They can just look at the artwork and maybe share it around. It's all free. I'm not going to be charging for this thing. Just want to get it out there so people can enjoy it, you know.
So going to be a part 2?
If Destroyed, definitely still true. Part 2 is already being written and it's already being recorded, man. It's coming, it's coming.
With the energy, see the storm that's ahead of me, ignoring destiny. Still the abortion, not get born for a century. I'm against the law.
Yeah, I mean, these bitch rappers, I mean, they're just crazy out there. I mean, obviously think a lot of myself as an artist, you got to, but I'm out there doing my thing, putting my music out there for people to listen to. I mean, obviously you're going to set yourself up for a little bit of criticism, but I don't know, when it's people that you know and might be friendly to you and shake your hand and maybe invite you to do collaborations, and you might not necessarily be like feeling their vibe of their music, but I'm the kind of guy who just wants to get along with people, you know what I'm saying? If they're musicians, that's cool, do your thing. Don't necessarily think they're bad artists, wouldn't say they're terrible, their songs sound terrible, but I went on the internet to try and find songs by these guys and I found that there's none out there. So I was a bit confused. But I don't know, people, I just have a tendency to upset people and these rappers are pretty upset at the moment, I'm sorry. I'm thinking about handing out a free box of tissues with my mixtape, you know what I'm saying?
Spoke with harshness, my badass market, you had to spark it. Snort the coke and smoke the garden, my salad garnish, I said you had to pass it. I get more cake.
I mean, every year I think I'm progressing, man. I'm getting, you know, I'm not young anymore. I'm getting a bit older. But life just keeps on getting better, and I ain't even lying about that, man. Get paid more for the shows, get paid more for my breakout and flow. Just get more women, it's just, and as your confidence grows, it's a good thing, man. Just keep on pushing that music. I want to have a full album out there with my boy Ghost Pepper doing the production. I want to have mad videos out there. Like I mentioned earlier, I want to have an agent, a manager. I want to be out there just rocking shows, man. I want to do another tour. I want to be all over the world. I want to be international. If there's any countries they'll let me in, I want to be there, you know what I'm saying? Be out there for the masses. I want to be blowing up. If, you know, I ain't going to front. I want to be a billionaire. I want to be crazy rich off this. And I want to have all this rap money and all these rap women all over me.
You had to pass it. I get more cake than grandma's basket. I'm a hard target. Triple R bastard performing hard touch. Bang the bars to shake your large ass. Come on, everybody.
I don't know if it's so much a question of the Bournemouth one. I mean, if you compare the Bournemouth scene to maybe 3 years ago, it's grown. Just don't quite think the attitude's right, but I think that's universal maybe with hip hop. It's a very aggressive culture. Where I come from, the punk rock background, we support each other, we're family, we go to all the shows, and that's a good thing, man, and we help each other grow it musically, with all the support we give each other. With the hip-hop / grime, it's not like that, man. People ain't going to each other's shows, people are out there like smoking cigarettes with next man on stage. People see a rapper on stage and the first thing they think is, this guy's shit, I can do better than this. They don't like to see another man on the stage. I mean, we all get these feelings. I get these feelings. If I see someone doing better than me, I'll get a bit insecure, but you can overcome that, you know what I'm saying? Just be like, respect to the next man doing his thing, mate. Just try and feed off that, you know what I'm saying? Build bridges, don't build walls.
I rap raw for all your slack jaws. I'm down like black hole, so stop your whack talk. I track walk and smash walls, done be bashful.
Yeah, man, it's just on a hype one. I'm usually a very careful man, but sometimes I just go a bit wild, you know, with the baitness. I think it was a busy Saturday night out in town, man, and the cops allegedly caught man putting up a few reaches and promptly arrested me, put me in the cuffs, put me in the car, took me down. Luckily didn't get man a strip search, you know what I'm saying? Raided mum's yard, wasn't a good look, man. Turned over a few things. And then called me in for my bail and decided to show me a few pictures of work they'd taken around town, claiming they knew who my crew was, claiming they knew how we worked, just things like that really. So I'm kind of taking a little bit of a breather on the graph while this case is coming up, to be honest with you, but I don't know whether I've got a feeling they're building the case, man, with all these pictures they're sending me and all that, but just gonna have to see how it pans out, man.
Can you tell me any more about the graffiti?
Yeah, live it, man. I think I've been doing graffiti for longer than I've been doing the music thing, you know what I'm saying? It's accessible, just go out there with the pen, go out there with the paint, man. I'm pressing it. Like I say, I'm on a breather at the moment. Legal things, yeah, you know, it's alright to do that. You get your skills up doing a legal piece, that's all cool as well, but more about the action, you know. Just the crews still out there. I've still got like crackers on the street doing things. So we're moving, man. We're doing it. Yeah, shout out B-Dot, Say It and Spray It, Musically Motivated, shaking them out. Shout out my family, my boy Fax Machine, Big P, Hartwell. Big up Little Bricks out there smashing it out. Big up Asto, doing the thing. Ghost Pepper, my man backing me in this thing. One Man Destruction Show. I'm gonna be shaking them out, man. Big up all my people. If destroyed, definitely still true. You know that. Hate crime.